Now, when you've been away from a franchise like The Walking Dead for the past 5 years or however long it's been, this episode is how you come back. This is how you make a splash. You're going to skip the intro. We just get right into it. We are talking about The Walking Dead, the ones who live. Damn it, man. The story of Rick Grimes. I love this episode from start to finish. Everything about it was wonderful. Let's get into it, man. This answered a lot of questions in terms of what he's been up to. So we find out that he was held captive by this hidden city. I don't even remember what the city's name is, but he's held captive by this hidden city, and he's actually working as a consignee, which basically he takes out zombies in order to help the city flourish. Like they do some type of exchange to where you take out the zombies, and this hidden city is using the dead zombies as energy to help the city run. So episode starts out swinging. We definitely see that for some reason, and we figure out why. But it starts off with Rick just tethered to like this big stocky type of a soldier, and him and other consignees are just going through the woods, and they're taking out zombies just left and right, taking out zombies. And we already know what the sole purpose is of that in the first place. And I thought it was a dream sequence or something like that. He runs so far that the tether leash that he's connected to stops. Like he can't even go any further. And he wants to escape so bad. His love for Michonne is so deep. This man goes ahead and when he makes a stop, he cuts off his wrist. Okay? He cuts off his wrist. And he's trying to he finds some fire within a zombie, and he tries to heal the wound from stop, in order to stop it from bleeding. And he is trying to go to Michonne. I'm telling you, that's some love right there. Anyway, I love that. It was dope. But unfortunately, even after all that, he still gets caught. So I felt kind of sad for him. It was like, damn, I lost my hand for no reason. I still got caught anyway. But despite the fact that he's caught, it's not like has any type of severe punishment or whatever. And we learn throughout the episode that this is actually his fourth time trying to escape. So this guy really has the never say die attitude. He's trying to get up and out of here. He's trying to reconnect with his daughter, trying to reconnect with Michonne. Rick ain't give a damn. He's out here doing it for the love of his woman and his daughter. Yeah. So we definitely find that out. We also learned about some of the other, the characters in this new series. He has a partner by the name of Thorn. Thorn don't give a damn. Thorn is out here trying to, block Rick from escaping as well. So it's not really an ally necessarily. But another thing that I did enjoy about this episode, we also see that throughout the episode, we see that there is just this romantic dream sequence that Rick continues to have throughout the episode, where he literally meets Michonne and is trying to get to know Michonne, spit game or whatnot, shoot his shot. It was a very cute, very romantic episode. This thing really tied things up so well. And once again, another thing I enjoyed, especially with this Michonne and Rick connection, throughout the episode, he's writing letters and leaving all these pictures and so forth like that, just letting her know that he misses her, just giving her a play-by-play what he's been going through, why he hasn't been able to see her. So apparently in this particular hidden city, they have this, motto or this type of mindset that once you're in the city, you can never leave, for a number of reasons. One of them, perhaps you leave and somehow their city gets compromised. I don't know, but once you're in there, you ain't no getting out. It's almost like this hidden city is like a gang. Once you in, ain't no going out unless you pass away. And so we definitely understand that. Once again, that was so romantic with the dream sequence and the letters throughout the episode. And the bulk of this episode is really Rick trying to escape for yet a sixth time. So he don't give a damn, like I said. I really enjoyed how we definitely see the type of rapport and the respect he has even in this current situation. We run into Esteban, who seems like that's more of the true friendly ally as opposed to this badass Thorn who can, fight her ass off, but you know, it was almost like a misery loves company type of thing. It's like, well, I'll take it back. Not really. She didn't want him to leave, and we also figure out why later on in the episode that should he leave to go back to his loved ones, Okafor, which is kind of like Rick and Thorne's immediate supervisor, or soldier in command, being that this is like a ranking thing. He would know how to find Michonne and his daughter, and go ahead and knock off not only Rick but Rick's family. So in hindsight, Thorne was kind of trying to do him a favor in the first place. So let me take it back. She wasn't necessarily a hater. She made a lot of common sense when I think about it. I got to walk that back. Another thing that we also find out is when he actually, his longtime friend, but the person by the name of Esteban, he came in really handy as well when he tries to make his sixth escape attempt by learning about the sewer tunnels and all this information like that. Yet again, his plans were foiled in order to escape. He is trying to, which is very smart. He had his dog tags. He found a dead zombie, cut off the zombie's arm to try to make it look like it was him. He had it all planned out. So he was out here trying to fake his death. He's about to go into a sewer. And at the last minute, when he was about to throw a grenade to try to make up this, just to do this huge death scene, he sees like there's a little child there, and he's, of course, as badass as Rick is, Rick also has a heart. So he's not going to just kill an innocent child in order for him to escape. And as he, has to go to plan B and save the kid, he gets caught by Thorne, and that's when Thorne is informing him, Okafor knows all your business anyway. You run to your family, you and your family, it's a wrap. So once again, Thorne is actually a bigger hero than I thought. I know I said it already. My bad for repeating myself. And also, we definitely see that the confrontation was extremely intense, and we definitely learned that Okafor was definitely off his rocker. He definitely confirmed it. Like, he realized, if you did run away, I would be able to find you, and it would be a wrap for you and your family. So, and we also definitely see that he's off his rocker because he went ahead and he was bombing different cities. And it seems like there was even an assignment to where he had to bomb the city where his wife was located. I guess he was just so dedicated to duty and mission. He felt like what he did was more for the greater good and sacrificed his wife by bombing the city that she lived in. So that was extremely sad to hear. I'll say that. And yeah, man, we after all of this confrontation and after the numerous attempts of trying to escape, Rick, he kind of concedes in a sense. He comes to the realization that, you know what, I might as well stick to whatever the objective is in terms of this hidden city, this and the third. And he's on a helicopter, as we definitely see towards the end of this episode. And he's finally telling Okafor, like, you know what, I'm in. I'm sold. I'm all in. I'm invested now. I'm ready to fully do this mission with no more escape attempts, this and the third. And once again, this episode was rocking from start to finish. And we see at the last minute a surprise missile or something hits Okafor in the chest. Emergency landing with the helicopter. Soldiers are getting, ran through left and right the moment they hit the ground. And right before it was Rick Grimes' turn to get chopped up, who does he see? That's right, none other than Michonne. And my heart was beating out my chest. I was so happy to hear that. And also, we definitely are. We clearly see that we're going to get we're going to see the episode 2 is going to be how Michonne came to her position. So I'm looking forward to that. And another gem that I saw throughout this episode is the commercial. We also see that this summer, Carol is actually going to be on a journey to find Daryl Dixon. So I'm excited for all these different types of spinoffs. They're really knocking it out the park. So I love it. I thought this was a great way to kick off a highly anticipated season, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Yes, I'm very interested in episode 2, but because we definitely see that a reunion did happen, I can't wait to really see what's going down in episode 3. I'm assuming episode 2 is going to be about Michonne and how she got to where she got to. Episode 3, I'm sure it's going to be more in the present, to where we see what Rick and Michonne get into after that. My assumption is they're going to have to perhaps try to protect themselves, run and hide from the army of this hidden city. That's the thing I'm thinking about. And that's another thing. We also see that another city of Omaha was taken down, which was in alliance with the hidden city as well as Portland. So I'm loving it, man. I thought this was a great way to start it off. If you saw this episode, please let me know what you think. And also, you might as well hit that like and subscribe button. Love it or hate it, that's my review. Peace.